As we head into 2026, a lot of talk in the Warhammer 40k community will gradually shift to players' hopes and expectations for 11th edition, which is all but confirmed to be coming in the summer. However, we're still quite a few months away, and I wanted to share a few of my suggestions for how to get ready. For context, editions of each of the major Warhammer games are typically 3 years, with Warhammer 40k, Age of Sigmar and Horus Heresy taking turns to get the spotlight each year. 2026 will be 40k's turn once again, and the announcement of the new 500 Worlds campaign follows Games Workshop's usual format of bringing out an end of edition campaign series to introduce new models, ways of playing the game, and some excitement ahead of what will follow. We saw that in 9th edition with Arcs of Omen and in 8th edition with Psychic Awakening, just to take the previous 2 editions. So there are going to be plenty of reasons to play more 10th edition or even start fresh as it enters its twilight months, and the 500 Worlds campaign will offer a great setting for tournaments and events at your local clubs, particularly if you want to play some smaller combat patrol or boarding action sized games. That's what I'll be looking to do first and foremost, and I think it's a great way to meet more players so you can really jump into the new edition when it's released. I've also heard from some of my local Games Workshop stores that they don't expect we'll see the sweeping invalidation of codexes that we saw at the end of 9th edition. Apparently Games Workshop is quite comfortable with the broader rules format and really felt the criticism last time, so they're back to tweaking aspects rather than introducing radical shifts. So it could be good to hold on to 10th ed codexes for armies that you want to play in the summer, since you might end up buying them again later on anyways. Any others might be worth selling sooner if you want the most cash for a new army or project. All of that said, and looking at my shelves, the months between now and the likely release of 11th edition in June or July may be better spent getting my brushes and actually finishing an army. That's far easier said than done, especially with lots of cool new models coming out, but I really want to clear some space for some new armies and for what comes in that new 11th edition launch box. Speaking of which, if you're a Drukhari or Orc player, pay close attention to any rumours and leaks. There's a lot of speculation right now that we'll see a big update to both their factions in 11th edition, with the launch box rumoured to be a revision of the Assault and Black Reach set from 2008. That's more of a hunch right now, but one to definitely think on if you're about to invest heavily in either of those factions. So those are a few suggestions from me on how to start getting ready for 11th edition 40k, but I'm keen to hear your thoughts. What are your hopes and expectations for the new edition, and how will you be spending the time between now and its summer release date? Let me know in the comments.